Hello guys, welcome to our Ding Pong channel, and today I am working on my motorcycle. It's a 2015 Honda CB500x, and so since I'm doing a oil change, I decided to go ahead and upload the video on how to do an oil change for 2015 CB500x, which I already repeated myself. And so for today's market, with possible recession, who knows? Every little ways to save money for doing yourself is really a good idea. So why don't we go ahead, get it right into it, and how to do an oil change now for it. All right, guys, are you guys so excited to change the oil lube? I am. I'm very excited because it needs a job to be done. So in order for the lube, change the oil for the motorcycle, I think it might work on 2013 starting to 2019, and maybe beyond that too. I'm not quite sure yet, so you might have to do your own little research for that. But in order to change the oil for this one, the things you need are cardboard box. I'm just using cardboard box. Half of it I ripped it on the underneath the motorcycle to catch any dripped oil and things like that. Another one for me to sit on. So this for this, okay. And you're gonna need a paper towel to wipe stuff, and you're gonna need a 3 quarts of oil. I went to Oreilly and got me a Lucas, and I got me SAE 10W30 is what I got. So I got 3 of these, and you also need a little funnel, and I got me a K&N. Let's see, oil filter for it. And so in this one, it is cost for KN 204-1. And the reason I like this one is because it has like a little wrench that you can put in, you can turn it easily, where the Honda filter is in there, it's hard to turn and stuff. So we'll see how this one works on that. So let's put that in a box for it. Okay, and you're gonna need this little ratchet thingy for number 17 for this guy to tighten it. Okay, and you need another wrench, and I'll show you why you need this one, because it's not owner's manual does not require it, but I'm gonna use this to easy access for changing the oil filter for it. Yeah, and you're gonna need one of these for it to take the oil, to use oil out on this one. And did I forget everything else? Oh yeah, and obviously you're going to need this to catch your used oil. Okay, and so when I'm done filling with this one, I'm going to take it down to either AutoZone or Oreilly to dump the used oil for it. Okay, so let's begin. Woohoo! I'm using my flashlight, and I hope you can be able to see it. And right here is where the oil drain nut is. I'm pointing at the with the flashlights right here, and you can see the oil dripping right now because I loosened the oil nut right here, because earlier I couldn't undo it because this thing was in my way, and height wise really, I mean literally was touching right up there. And so only way to do this is to loosen it already, and then place this right underneath. And then using the extender, and I can be able to stick it in and then turn it is my plan. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so it looks like it's draining right now, and I did pretty good. I was able to manage exactly what I said I was going to do. I mean, look at that, it's really tight, but it's okay, it's working. That's all that matters. So the drain has been emptied. So I'm going to go ahead and we put it back in. Okay, done. All right, so manual doesn't call for to take this one off, but I'm going to take it off this thing right here, this guard right here, because so that I can have an easy access to it. So I'm using one of these, and I believe the number for this particular one is 7 64. I'm going to use this, and so in order for this to take this one off, you also need to take the one screw is right below here, which I took it off already. So it looked like I don't really need to use this at this moment to unscrew the filter. Oil filters right here, because I was able to turn it with my hand, so, which is a bonus. So there goes the oil leaking right there from the filter. Good thing I put a drain thing right underneath it. Going to use this K&N. I got this from the Oreilly, and I just wanted to show to you the number again. It's K&N 204-1 for fits on this motorcycle for 2015 Honda CB500x. Okay, got it going, and then I can get the oil from here, dripping from here, and I'm just gonna put it just around the seal here, so it gives a nice little a tight seal. Look at that, nice and shiny. Okay, let's go ahead and put this baby back in the filter to the engine. Okay, and I'm gonna use number 17 and just kind of turn it this way, and I'm just gonna do a hand tight this off. Done. Okay, that part's done, and then I'm just going to wipe the remaining of oil leak and all that stuff around here and clean up the mess. And then I am going to use a brake cleaner to clean up the area, so it'll be all ready to go. And then right next to that, we'll be putting a new oil in, fresh oil. All right. So hold on tight. So why don't we go ahead and put this sucker put together. All right, it's time to go ahead and fill up the oil. I got this from Oreilly as well, and for Lucas from Motorcycle Oil, and the synthetic 10W30 is what I got, and they were on sale for like $10 per quart on that. So let's go ahead and put this little funnel in. So I'm not going to fill it up all the way to 3 quart, but for sure I'm going to dump in 2 quarts for sure, and maybe another half. There's 1 quart there, and I'm going to leave it in there for a while and get another quart. And then I'm going to add half quart on this one because I don't want to fill it up too much. And then I'm just going to stop it right there. I will go ahead and then write it to see how much oil I need to put in. All right, after a 2.5 quart filling up and took a test ride, this oil needed just a little bit more, but under 3 quart for it. And so let me show to you my oil indicator. And let me level the bike. And that is right on the dot right there. Can you see the 2 lines over here? That's the level you want to do. You don't want it too much or too less. Just right on the 2 lines for it. Guys, I am so excited that my bike has a fresh oil in here, and she is just ready to go. Everything has been maintained. The chain has been lubed. Everything I can think of has all been maintained. And so I'm so excited to go adventuring with this bike. So before I do that, I need to give it a bath. So anyway, so thank you for watching for my video, and I appreciate it, and see you next video. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.